Often I wonder why the world is so cold when it's ruled by the devil where his evil patrols. Kindness is like a drug, it gives you joy for a minute. It's the bad people get praised while the good gets evicted. I find that just the money rules the world like a cashew. Yet another obstacle overcome by the honest few. And I don't know about you, but it's hard to let out pain. So I say fuck the world and let it die just by with little Wayne. Happiness can bring you pain, laughter is quick to meme. And watch that, love ain't nothing but a permanent stain. And it sounds like this, I wanna pour my heart out on the song, but I find that there's nothing left in it all along. The world set my soul for me, that fit was warring. Now I travel the road to salvation as if it was foreign. It's times like this I wonder why the world is so cold, and I pray to God to release me from its lethal chokehold. Hope never dies when you look to the sky and you hear the many cries due to the evil in disguise. But there's hope alive even when others deny. Ask a million questions and stop wondering why. But the answer's pretty clear, just release the fear that's been holding you back and been keeping you here. It is okay to cry, hope never dies. Live life without hope, but then you're living in disguise. They say pain is a small thing to a giant, but I say pain is what makes the giant defiant. And why is it when it's going bad, it only wants to get worse? Look at mugs, a woman throw an empty purse. And when you're feeling down, what's that you want to go deeper? If the darkness that surrounds you will make life easier. And when no one trusts you, you want to run away from the shit. And when you're right, why is it harder for others to admit? Why are we born to suffer only to make us tougher? And every day gets tougher, that's why they hit the buffer. And at times during the day, I can feel the light shine. How divine the design of the human brain is a mind. Why is it that when I look to the sky for a sign, I get to climb by the clouds, bringing rain that shrouds I'm like a war during peacetime. Eventually the peace will be peaceful sometime. Hope never dies when you look to the sky and you hear the many cries due to the evil in disguise. But there's hope alive even when others deny. Ask a million questions and stop wondering why. But the answer's pretty clear, just release the fear that's been holding you back and been keeping you here. It is okay to cry, hope never dies. Live life without hope, but then you're living in disguise. Okay, the rain just stopped. Okay, the pain just dropped. A sudden strain on the brain just made my feelings pop. It's like the feeling of depression was only the session for a minor recession, and thus made happy top. Sadness, badness are ruled by the madness of not willing to get up and remember all the gladness that life can bring. Whether you know it or not, cause pain will subside and wash away like a blood clot. Inspiration is motivation and the key to the soul, but the will is the chain where all the keys patrol. I like to say that everything happens for a reason, and not to listen to you cry mistakes is really treason. And I don't wanna rap a track, I just wanna write a track. I wanna put feelings into words, and the book is that. That's the reason I am here. That is why I do it here. Just a side note to bench to always keep a watchful ear. Hope never dies when you look to the sky and you hear the many cries due to the evil in disguise. But there's hope alive even when others deny. Ask a million questions and stop wondering why. But the answer's pretty clear, just release the fear that's been holding you back and been keeping you here. It is okay to cry, hope never dies. Live life without hope, but then you're living in disguise.